There we go. Oh boy. All right. Some things are still popping up. Is everyone back? Or did I lose everyone? Alright. All looks fine on my end. Here we go. Okay. Take that. Alright. So continue.
Your next race will be at Daytona
I'm doing
International
this.
Speedway.
I just want to
high-banked
relax
corners
now after that
assist
whole
top
thing.
speed.
When more people get in, I'll explain, but I'm pretty sure it froze because my computer wanted to update. That became very obvious. Let me reduce that by half. Hey, Demonati, hey, I got a feeling. Just playing this. I don't know what you got, BB. If I see an ad, I don't fucking know. Twitch plays whatever ads. Let's just start a race. Hey, if you if you are able to, PB Demonati, please jump in the VC. Please jump in. I need someone to talk to now. Whoa! I am not paying attention at all. I know the chat will get mad at me because I was looking at. Anyway, how's everyone doing besides horrible after the whole stream crashed?
I mean, I'm doing good. How are you?
You're doing good? Oh, I gotta adjust your audio or something. It's making you really soft, or I gotta adjust my headset. Everyone can hear Demona. Can't pronounce your name for some reason. Yeah, your volume's alright. Say some words so they know they can hear you.
Cheese is a loaf of milk.
Okay, yeah, you are coming in really soft.
Could be my mic. I'm not using a good one.
Oh, you're not using the good one? Alright. Well, I want to pump up your user volume. Now speak so I can see it.
Alright, I did.
Alright, I maxed out. Yeah, I maxed out your user volume. Hoping they can hear you pretty well over the race. I mean, I dropped down the audio for the game, so. Hey, let's hope.
Hopefully, yeah. So, how have you been, man?
I've been alright. The, stream crashed earlier when I was trying to stream from the computer, and I'm pretty sure it's because Windows wanted to force a restart. But I decided to play it safe when I came back. I'll experiment with that later, streaming from my computer. It might be because I don't have enough RAM, but I got really suspicious of it freezing and everything once I had the force restart. It's like updating. Because my computer's done that before where it slows down or freezes, and then Microsoft has an update.
Oh yeah, mine had an update too earlier.
Yeah. I had to turn the game down on my ears so I could hear you.
Oh yeah, when I was hopping onto the stream, it was kind of hard to hear you.
Yeah. But everyone can hear us over the game. Okay, turn the game down on the main thing, because I know this game gets really loud, as people have told me. And then Mass Effect, of course, is like really soft, and I have to crank it up for Mass Effect. Games are weird. PB says the
Yeah,
volumes are good. That's great.
kind of depends because some games use a soundtrack just to like fill in the emptiness of like the lack of sound, and then
Right.
some need it to be quiet. So it's like kind of iffy.
Right. Ah. Well, I'm glad I was
Oh,
able to click live. I was freaking out thinking that my computer wouldn't be booted up for the rest of the night. Or at least until the late night talk show tonight. I got really pissed because I'm like, hey! And then it's... I don't think it's the game either because there's another game that's a little demanding that I've been able to stream. And
it could be
that's...
RAM.
Yeah. It could be
I
RAM,
mean,
but there's been another game, Satisfactory. I've streamed that one before, and I've had no... The only problem I've had is people on Twitch just see it as choppy and laggy, but it never bothered anybody because it wasn't that bad. You know?
huh? Yeah, maybe it could just be some weird error with the whole update.
Yeah. I get that. That happens way too much. To me. Damn. I get annoyed by it, though. I'll be fine all day, and then it's like, oh, you need an update, so now I decide I don't want to work anymore. I keep trying to check the chat, and even though I know the chat hates it when I try to look at it when I'm doing the racing games. But I'm just trying to make sure because I had I had about 6 people in the chat chilling before everything went to hell.
Yeah, that must have sucked because I was gonna hop on the stream, but I saw that it was over, so I thought, like, was it like cut short or something?
Yeah. I tried announcing it on the Discord because that was the only thing I was able to load up after all that because I have Discord on my phone, but I refuse to put Twitter back on my phone because, it's Twitter. So I made the announcement on the server saying, hey, there's problems. I'm pretty sure it's made the announcement that I'm back live again for anyone in the Discord. It's just I don't see the people that were here yet before I crashed. So that sucks ass.
I've been thinking about getting into the streaming business too. I just don't have the time nor a quiet setting for that kind of stuff. And
Right.
I'm also looking into finding better ways to, do stuff like that.
Thanks, PB. PB retweeted me out. Hoping everyone sees it that was here before. Yeah.
So, have you heard about this whole NFT business going on that people just buy a picture or stuff like that?
Oh, that's what it is? I had no idea what the hell it is.
Yeah, apparently an NFT is like you own the rights to something, like you just buy it and you own the original copy of a digital photo.
Right.
I mean, like, it's good for the seller, but the buyer, I don't see how they could benefit from that.
Right. I mean, there's commissions, but that's not an NFT. Because you're telling someone, hey, I want you to make a picture like this, and then you use it for, like, your YouTube channel. That's why I play Calandria to make this one. So it looked better than reskin of my high school's mascot.
Yeah, I looked into like the NFTs that are being sold, and some of them are literally just like 8-bit pictures, like 20 by 20 resolution.
Huh.
Like I would understand if there was skill to it, but that's just
Yeah, that sounds more like a hustle.
scamming people. I think some other guy bought, I think it was a basketball player or something. He bought an NFT for like $500,000 or something. I don't know.
Huh. Interesting. I'm really hoping my toe isn't broken because I smashed it this morning. So over 12 hours ago now. And it still kind of hurts. I've smashed it really bad.
One time when I was little, I stubbed my toe so hard the nail fell off.
Ah. I've heard of that happening before to people.
Yeah, haven't stubbed my toe since then, since I don't have one.
Huh. I stub my toe almost all the time. One time, if I didn't wear a sock, I would have ripped my foot open. Ah, shit, this guy just passed me right at the end. I was doing fine. Whatever. Yeah, but it was like on my bed frame. After that, I put a shit ton of tape around that specific part.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. I took a picture of my toast that was actually in the shape of a heart. That was pretty cool.
Nice.
I'm looking for somewhere to put it in the server, but I can't find a good spot.
You throw it in my server. I have an art spot.
Oh yeah, I found it.
Yeah. Feel free to like share your content though too, and post your content when you upload stuff. Just trying to do anything to keep that server active.
We'll keep it in mind. You know, I'm not very much active on Discord.
I'm active, but not in my server. Probably because my server's not that active. They fuck around on other servers. Take memes, post them around, you know.
True. When I get bored, I just go on like random servers I haven't been on in like ages, and I just troll people.
Yeah. I almost out of trolling in one server. But they've added so many rules since they were very chill like a year ago. And now they just have rules for rules and rules for specific channels. It's like, Also, the mod team, I don't talk on their one because a couple of people, the original mod team, aren't even on there anymore. So I don't really talk. I'm just there to pick up memes, provided they don't delete that meme and ban the user for it being bad.
That does catch me off guard, especially like the people that own the server. Like I was in a Swagger Souls server one time, and his content is obviously stuff that is ban worthy on Discord. So it's kind of ironic that a guy that got famous off of such a thing doesn't allow such a thing.
Right. It just sucks. No. I don't think really the owners of the server really, you know, look at the rules or stuff. They just let the mods do whatever the fuck they want now. That's all the shitty ones.
True. Anybody gets that kind of power over other people, they're gonna abuse it.
Well, like I said, I'm in another server with them. One of them's in my server right now. of the mods of that. And yeah, those two guys were pretty cool, along with the owners. Especially one of them knows the knew the owners IRL of it, and it is of a YouTube channel, and it's just, I don't know. His server used to be a little bit more active, but kind of went down a bit. But there's a fucked up memes channel, and that's where you can find memes like what used to be on that server all the time. The fucked up is like, you know, really dark humor and shit like that.
I was on this one Discord server for like a guy that was just like doing random posts of memes. You know, the guys that for some reason made a trend out of getting, you know, like mature art as their thumbnail and then some 1 second editing meme. Yeah, I joined one of their servers, and that's like the worst cesspool I've ever been in. It's like,
Oh, yeah.
you're gonna get on a watch list for that kind of stuff.
Yeah, no, this stuff isn't like, when it's not really watch list, it's just like dark humor, that's it.
Yeah, like I tolerate dark humor, but whatever was on that server, yeah, it's not satisfactory.
Yeah. Like, I know there's the gore thing. I understand that with any server, the gore. But like I said, that one thing, no. And that fucked up, it's not that. It's dark humor or really offensive humor.
Well, yeah, but you know, jokes can go over people's heads. You know, they won't think much of it. But if it's something like explicit, like gore and stuff like that, yeah, I understand.
Yeah. I believe that one's banned in that server too, gore. But granted, there's probably one or two things we've missed. If you like scroll back really far, but that's true with any server. There's probably one or two things a mod's missed that's just hidden there.
Oh yeah, I've been looking into getting a VR headset, and I almost fell for the Zuck's trap. I was like really close to getting an Oculus Quest. Decided not to risk it.
I've heard the HTC Vive has been pretty good. Well, that's the one that jumped up too when Oculus wasn't pushing for it at all for the longest time, because Oculus used to lead it and then they sold off to Facebook.
True, they could have probably had a lot more sellers if it wasn't for the fact that Facebook bought it. Like, they could have been very successful.
Oculus was like the one leading it, and then they're like, oh, let's go with Facebook, but people hated Facebook then too.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sell my soul to Facebook.
No. To Meta. It's so dumb.
Metabook.
I know people say it's probably like their parent company name that they created, but I'm like, it's still stupid. You can still say something stupid. Google and Facebook ruining basic words. Facebook ruined the word meta, and Google ruined the word alphabet.
They did? How?
That's their parent company name.
Oh, I never heard of that.
Yeah, that's their Google's parent company name is Alphabet.
They could have taken a better route, like they could have named it Pistachio.
Yeah. These companies are weird though. I have no idea who's lurking in the chat now.
Oh yeah, me neither.
Yeah, it says there's 6 viewers, so if you're watching right now, well, thank you for coming back. It means a lot.
Yeah, 6 viewers. I don't think I could pull that off.
I can't pull that off during the day. Before I got sick last Friday, I had 1-2 stink Fridays. But I'm really starting to think I need to, and I have to be softer at night. I'm not sure when I move, I might be able to, be able to talk a little bit more louder. But that's why I stream during the day, because I can talk as loud as I want. I have no idea who these people are, maybe they're not talking. But yeah, once I move, I know I will do it more. But I'm probably going to try to go live sometime next week at the end of the day. If shit doesn't, you know, and my normal schedule doesn't conflict. But I really
If
hope.
you're watching the stream, say something in the comments. You're gonna get a free NFT.
Alright. I know you've been, you know, animating stuff.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, you feel free if you ever want to animate our conversations on these streams.
Oh, like those other YouTubers do it.
Yeah, you can do that. Or if you see like anything of my stuff, if you need something to help you or inspire you, I am perfectly fine with that.
Sounds good. I'll probably
Yeah.
have to make a blue husky 3D model.
Yeah. Or you can just take my, or I'll just send you my picture, and you could just of my character, and you could just randomly place it if it's for humor.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Thanks for the offer.
Yeah. I just gotta make sure I send that to you in a DM so you can look at it.
Yeah, speaking of my 3D animation stuff, I decided to stop doing shorts for a quick while and start focusing more on a like long, kind of like lengthy-ish
Yeah.
movie.
I'm doing shorts still, but I'm not doing it in the shorts format. I really hated that when I did it. And no one really commented on that shorts video, but I had to try, so because I was like, well, I want to experiment. Let's see how it works.
Yeah, the whole shorts thing was really iffy for me. Like
Yeah.
2 out of like 5 got views.
Yeah, I like doing the side to side. And I mean, my videos are short, but I'm recording side to side. I'm not doing, you know.
Vertically?
Yeah, I really hated that. It'll probably be the only vertical video on my channel, though. Unless I make fun of that format later.
Yeah, I don't really find it very good either. Like, I kind of felt kind of like scummy after doing a short because it kind of felt like I was doing a TikTok, which I didn't like.
Right. Yeah. I did that same. Oh look, this special race is 26 laps. Hooray! How fun. So we got time to kill and time to talk.
Yeah, that's a lot. When I was thinking about getting a Forza Horizon game, mostly for the open world and the good graphics.
Yeah, the recent one 5 or something. Yeah.
Yeah, the especially because it's in like Mexico and the scenery they showed was just very good for its whatever.
I'm stuck on my pretty much Gen 1 Xbox One. And I don't have money to buy a new one. If I get money, I'm buying more RAM for my damn computer.
That's a pretty good investment.
Yeah, I almost thought of getting the Steam Deck. And I even said to people, hey, I'll do that. And I'm like, no, I need damn RAM for my computer because I stream on it. There's priority one. I do want to get the Steam Deck, though, to review it.
The Steam Deck. Now that's it's like the Switch's like better, more successful cousin.
Well, we don't know if he's more successful yet. It hasn't come out.
Well, true, but it's from Valve. They never disappoint.
Right. Except when they say there's a Half-Life 3.
Well, true, but I mean, I'm not a Half-Life fan, but even I was like satisfied with the Half-Life Alyx because, you know,
Yeah.
at least it's a Half-Life game.
Right. I'm not a Half-Life fan either. We were like, you should play it. I'm like, I look at that game, the original one, and I'm like, this game just aged like cheese.
I think it aged pretty well considering that it's like still talked about today. And even if like the graphics are holding you back, there's a remake out there called Black Mesa that's on
Yeah,
sale.
it's still being worked on. I'm gonna get that though when it's 100%.
Yeah, true. I
Yeah.
might just get it because like it's the first one that's old and it's like a
Yeah.
dollar when it's on sale.
But the thing, alright, PB, see you later. But the thing is, too, they even improved, like, the boss fights for the Black Mesa remake. And I'm like, I will play that if the boss fights weren't, you know, because I like a little beefed up boss fight.
Yeah, the boss fights got to stand out.
Yeah. Because some people talked about this one boss fight, it was really easy to cheese. I mean, like, I don't mind really easy to cheese boss fights, but it was
Had to
so
have a
everyone's
challenge.
saying it was so easy, you just had to do this, but now it'll, like, break. It's one of the last bosses, but now they'll have it, like, break through the floor, and it won't be so much of you're chasing it down, it'll also be hunting you. Because kind of what you did is like it's like one of these crab monster things or something. I don't remember the name of it. And what people said is it'd go after you and you'd shoot it and then you'd have to chase it. But Black Mesa Remake is still gonna run off and chase it, but it's gonna try to hunt you while you're chasing it.
How will that work?
I don't know, but it's kind of well, I kind of know. I watched a thing on it. Or at least, you know, it's going to give you that feeling. You know?
Yeah,
But, you know, it's easier to see than explain.
yeah, I know what you mean. It's
Yeah.
probably gonna be something like it's gonna fight back while it's
Yeah.
running away.
Yeah. That's what it's going to do. It's going to be a little more tougher. Which is pretty good.
Oh yeah, have you heard about the God of War game coming to PC?
Oh, yeah, I have that on the Steam wish list when that came out. I'm like, I'll put that on my Steam wish list.
Yeah, it's actually kind of rare to see a PlayStation exclusive on
Especially
PC.
God of War, because that's been their baby for years now.
True. At this point, like
Yeah.
they could have just done Spider-Man.
I'm waiting for the first 3 games, but who knows? They might do a remaster of the first 3 games and then release it on there.
Yeah, but the first three games, I mean, like, I guess it's easier to have that on PC via emulation, and
Yeah.
while you can
Yeah.
do that, you know,
It could
there's
be
always
emulation, but if Sony could release it as an official release too, to, you know, make money. That's the point
yeah,
I'm trying to get across, you know, with the first 3 games. But I think that's why they're doing 4 first, because that's their most recent title, and it's kind of a fresh new story. Even though, you know, it still takes place after the events of the first 3. It's not like one, you know, you won't be lost too much, though, if you jump in it. Told my younger
true.
brother about that so he didn't have to save it for a PlayStation, because he's like, I want that because he likes the Greek mythology and Norse mythology and stuff like that. I told him that, and he's like, he's going back to saving for the PC again.
Yeah, PC is probably a better investment anyway.
Yeah. Hey, OG Basic. Hey, Basic, how you doing? So thank you for gifting the sub to PB. Anyways, how you doing, man?
Which one?
OG Basic, he gifted. He's and he subbed himself. He gifted a sub and subbed himself. Thank you. I know you can't see and hear the notifications, but I can on my screen. I have no idea how to share that.
Oh, I was watching on the stream.
Oh yeah.
I'm also looking to a couple more games to come out, like the new Dark Souls kind of game.
Yeah. Which one? There's a lot of Dark Souls type games now.
Elden Ring. It's
Oh,
from
yeah, that
from
one.
Software.
Yeah. I'm waiting for Halo Infinite to drop out, and the thing is, and I was saying this before my stream crashed, I am definitely going to try to get RAM, because I don't want to play Infinite on the Xbox. When I played the Insider, I didn't stream it from my PC, but I preferred playing it on my PC. when I had the chance. I just liked it more. I guess I'm liking my PC more than, my Xbox. But I have been that way for a while.
True.
For a racing game, though, I'll still stick to a damn controller, because I've played GTA, and controls on computer, just shit. Also,
Oh yeah.
Basic, did I ask you how you were doing? I forget.
Yeah, I think you did.
Yeah. I don't know if he's, like, lurking or not, either.
I do try and play some games with like keyboard and mouse and then controller, but I usually end up using controller for stuff like fighting games, some shooting games,
Yeah.
um,
Well, the thing
and
about, like, fighting, like, the things with games, like, fighting, or, that have combos or racing, it's a lot easier to maneuver around the controller. Shooting games, I really like on PC. It just feels so much better on PC.
if it's like on a mouse, yeah, that's gonna give you an edge on people because of like the aim. You're only
Yeah.
as good as your aim is.
And, I still need to get Halo Wars 2. Keep saying it for years, but I didn't know if I wanted it on, like, digitally so that I could get it both computer and my Xbox. But, anyways, I played that beta years ago for the game. And, it just RTS and that style of game felt better on a computer than a controller.
True. Have you tried getting games through like the Xbox thing? Because I see this thing on my
Oh,
thing
Game
whenever I log
Pass?
in.
Yeah,
Yeah, Game Pass.
Game Pass is expensive. It says you can upgrade it right now for $1. I should do that before I keep saying, oh, I should buy more gold. But I should buy more gold because it says it'll upgrade all your current existing gold. But I really hope because the only thing you can find in the store is like a 3-month pass. I hope they start selling like a year pass in the stores, because I'd rather buy it on the pass than attach my card to an account. It's just how I feel about that, though.
Yeah, another reason why I prefer PC gaming, because that doesn't need memberships for anything.
Right. I know Microsoft's trying to phase out Xbox Live Gold, and that's why they have that promotion of Game Pass. They're trying to phase it out and then just have Game Pass be the thing for all games and stuff.
Oh yeah, what are your thoughts on the remake for the GTA trilogy?
Well, I never played the original. So, I'd probably get that because I never played the original.
Well, true. I have one of them, and I kind of feel cheated because the game that I bought, like the original, is all broken and stuff. You gotta get mods to fix it and play it. And
Right.
that I hate already because I gotta work for something that should be, you paid for it. Shouldn't be a
Yeah.
worry. And it was like $10, I think. And then meanwhile, you get this 3 remastered is like $60, slightly better graphics and fixed stuff.
Yep.
Would be nice if instead of like having to buy one or like buying all 3 just to play one, it would like be sold separately.
Right.
I seen gameplay and it looked like just a mod overhaul, like slightly better graphics and some
Yeah.
different game mechanics. It would be a nice thing for
Yeah.
new people though.
Yeah.
Sorry for interrupting. What were you gonna say?
No, I'm saying I hate it every time I play this racing game. Because every time I do the racing game, because I have to keep my hands on the controller, everywhere itches on my body. So then I have to like stop and scratch.
Oh yeah, I hate
It really only, I mean, I've had it every once in a while with like Mass Effect. You get an itch because you're focused and your brain starts doing that. My brain like screws with me so much in this game. It's annoying. Always getting the feeling that I need to scratch because I can't really take my hands off the controller that much.
For me, it's using a wireless controller. I would like be fighting against a boss, and then my controller just dies.
Oh yeah, I hate that when that happens.
It's worse for me because on PC, for some reason, like the moment my controller dies, the thing just lags like 1 frame per second.
Right.
Oh
Oh
yeah,
boy.
do you get the free games that Epic gives away every week?
No, I don't have an Epic game account.
Huh. I used to, but they don't get good games anymore.
Yeah, I knew that wasn't gonna last long though with Epic Games.
It's almost like I
Like I
kind of
don't,
saw it as
I haven't checked in months with the free games with Xbox Live Gold have been.
oh,
I,
that's a thing.
there was probably like a couple gems in there though that I missed. I used to always see that all the time though. That's why I was subbed to the Xbox channel so I could see that. Now I barely see it, so I don't know what the games are unless I go in and check. But I should really check so then I could download them.
Do you keep those games for good, or like do they
Oh no,
expire?
you keep them forever for if you get them with gold. This is one of the
Oh,
games
nice.
that I've gotten with gold right here.
I
I
might make that kind of investment.
for the Dead Space games though, it expired right before those games were available. And then once I got it back, the deal was over, and they've never been back in that circle again. And I've been pissed because I was like, oh, I'd try the Dead Space games. I did try a trial of it though, when I had a trial of EA Access, because they did that for a bit as a promotion. I'm like, huh, and I didn't die. Didn't stream or nothing of it, just played on my own. I'm like, it was on the hardest one, but I didn't die. And I was like, oh, I feel really good about not dying in the amount of time I played that. Probably
Yeah, I was gonna get into the Dead Space thing, but
Yeah.
on PC the thing was broken.
Oh yeah. I do have that for free on PC because it was free on PC, but I haven't played the PC version.
That's pretty lucky. I only got like a couple good games that were for free on Steam, and that's My Little Nightmares and uh I don't know. I think that was it.
I talked about I wanted to get the Jackpot Party Pack so I can do some fun stuff with my stream and the chat. Those games are fucking expensive. And the
Which one?
The Jackpot Party Packs, they're like 20-30 bucks.
What kind of thing is that?
The games are kind of like flash games. Well, that's not what they are, but that is basically how the level of most of them. So, have you ever like seen Drawful, Quiplash, Fibbage?
No, I don't think I did.
There's probably a game you know from them that you've seen the streamers them do. What you do with them is you and your buddies can all sign in and play a game together. And then when you stream it, you can put it up, and the room code, you gotta make sure your buddies see it first so they can get in before the chat sees it. And then sometimes the chat can join in, like directly,
Oh, it's that
or
kind of
they
thing.
can be joining and like influence certain things
Well,
while
it's
you're
like
streaming, or like if like there's like fibbage, you have people can vote for it, and if more people fall for your lie on what the answer is, you get more points. So like the chat sees it and is a part of the room, and they vote on that, then you get a lot of points to that.
So it's that kind of thing that's like you could interact with the audience through the
Yeah.
game.
Quiplash, similar. Two people had to make like it's like a joke thing. So they'll give an answer and then you write a joke answer, and then, you know, everyone who's participating in the main game will vote on it, on the 2 people, and then the chat can vote on it. So then it'll go like, oh, like there's 7 players max. I don't remember the exact number. So 7 of them voted for the 1 player, all the 7 of them. However, the chat, which there's more of, all voted for the other player, so they win. It's fun stuff like that. That's what Quiplash. I've seen that happen so many times when I watch people do Quiplash. Like, the 1 person got most of the votes from, you know, the people on the panel, but then the chat tipped the scales.
Yeah, that does sound kind of fun.
Yeah.
Well, you have to pay for that?
Yeah, you have to pay for it. I mean, there's like each party pack has like 5-6 games in them. But it's like, I don't want to pay that much money for those 5-6 games. I just want to, you know, pay. Like for the 5-6 games, I'd pay that for like a few of their packs. So I'm just waiting for them to go on sale.
Isn't there this website that you can go on that's like you take turns drawing a frame of an animation and it can be really funny depending on how you do it?
I think, but I don't remember what that is, and I can't draw for shit.
True, the funny part, or the funniest part about it is how people fail to draw, you know?
Yeah. Planet Q's Queen, you're alright for being late because I crashed earlier, the stream, and then I took forever. The stream froze. I had to restart. My computer then decided to do an update, and I think that's why it froze. And now we are here. He's lurking Planet Q's Queen, so he might not respond to you. But thank you for coming. Thank you
Welcome.
for coming. Holy crap, I didn't think this would have 26 laps, this specific race. But it is starting to get to me.
Do they all have that many laps?
No, it's just this special event one. I'm like, oh, I'll do a special event. They're fun. This one. Hey, you get this. Then I started the game and it's like 26 laps. I'm like, 26 laps, hooray! I'm so excited for 26 laps.
Yeah, I
Not
can
really.
relate to that. Sometimes I do challenges for video games, like completing all the achievements. I can't do it.
There's one achievement that I got in the original Halo Reach that I refused to get in the current one because it took forever and a lot of anger. I forget the name of the achievement, but what you have to do is you have to assassinate an elite from very high up. And you can do it several times, but it's hard to unlock that achievement. And most of the times you'll end up dying before you could assassinate them, because what you do is you fall, you have to do the assassination to save your life.
That does sound pretty tough. For me, it was the
One that
achievement that I had to do. Oh, continue.
Yeah. One that I might get, I don't know, is where you can shoot someone across a map, which I did in Halo Reach. Right. Go on, do what you were saying.
I was gonna say that the hardest achievement that I can think of the top of my head was you gotta go around like the whole open world map and look for these posters. That is basically like a time challenge. You gotta get from point A to point B really fast. and I
Ah.
was already halfway done, but some weird Steam glitch resetted my achievement progress.
Oh no, that's horrible.
So I had to like do it all in one go, and that kind of sucked.
Ah, stinks. I do hate though games like the Batman Arkham game. Oh, I've gotten all the main quests done except one, which is the I have to find all the Riddler trophies. I'm like, fuck that.
Yeah, those are the kind that I would not want to do. Like you gotta find like 50 small items across the entire map.
The Riddler trophies are like 256.
Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah, I'm like, fuck that. And then the Riddler's like he'll have all these other side quest missions stuff of that, and he's like, "You're gonna find all the trophies, so I am just gonna hide in my hole." And I'm like, "No, come out here! I want to punch you in the face, break your nose, because I am not finding all your damn trophies."
Lol.
So the Bat Arkham games made me really, really hate the Riddler. So I'm hoping the Batman movie comes out and makes me love him again.
Wait, what movie?
The Batman movie. It's supposed to come out in like March of next year.
Oh, with the actor of that one guy from Twilight.
Yeah. They have two villains. They're gonna have the Riddler and the Penguin, or Edward Norton and Cobblepot, Oswald Cobblepot, which is what they keep referring them to in the description for each ads, which is, you know, their actual names and not their villain names, you know? I'm like, I love that they're doing that, because that's how Batman refers to them. And it's also cool, so the fans that don't know much about the comics and stuff go, who are these people? Oh, that sounds interesting. And then, or they try to figure out. But while the comic fans go, oh, I know exactly who these people are. Fucking what'd I do? I bumped like a button. All right. Anyways, it's, you know, because that's what I did. I looked at, I'm like, who are the villains? I'm looking at it, I read the names. I'm like, oh, it's the Penguin and the Riddler.
Yeah, it sounds
doesn't
like a
say
fun
that.
inside joke.
I love that though. I love that they did that.
Have you watched the Dark Knight one?
The Dark Knight. I've only watched the first two Dark Knight movies. I never saw the third one.
I seen the one with Heath Ledger as the Joker.
Yeah, yeah. Most people seen that one. That's the second one. I've seen the first one. I saw the second one. I couldn't watch the third one because I had to watch my younger brother, so he, you know, didn't come and sneak and try to watch it. And I've never seen it to this day.
Huh.
I watched like the other two. We didn't see them theater, but right as they came out the DVD. Yeah, I still haven't seen the third one, because that's when they watched it. I'm really pissed off this day.
Oh yeah, I heard that Danny DeVito was a Penguin. I just never saw it myself.
Yeah, and he's not my favorite Penguin. Like everyone else. My favorite's actually from the original 60s Batman. I forget the actor's name, but that's my favorite version of the Penguin. Maybe because the actor really made Penguin the Penguin. He was also, I forget the actor's name, but he was also the mentor for Rocky Balboa in the Rocky Balboa movies.
Oh.
Yeah. My favorite voice, though, performance was Tom Kenny's performance of the Penguin as, you know, in the Batman cartoon. But here's the
Oh
thing:
yeah.
I know Oswald Cobblepot is the Penguin, but I believe there's Oswald Cobblepot and then the Penguin. The Penguin is like the Danny DeVito and the Tom Kenny one that I mentioned, while Oswald Cobblepot is like what Nolan North plays in the Batman Arkham games, which is more of the guy who's trying to regain his family's wealth through criminal activity. But
I did hear a
it's,
bunch of good voice acting and stuff like that from the Batman movies and
oh,
cartoons.
yeah. So like that's why I will still like refer to like this current movie coming out. I will refer to him as Oswald Cobblepot over the Penguin, because that's who he's playing. Is more Oswald.
Oh yeah. Um, I heard this new game coming out as a Xbox exclusive, I think, or next gen
Yeah.
or whatever. It's this one about Batman, but it's like his sidekicks, not him.
Oh yeah, the Arkham Knights.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. I played like Arkham Knight like a week or two ago. Uploaded it to YouTube. There was one I was like, oh yeah, I'd get acclaimed because it was a Frank Sinatra song, and I knew it when I heard it. Uploaded it. Got about 13 claims from Warner Music on the music that was made for the game.
Yeah,
I'm
the
like,
whole
I
copyright
am
stuff is weird.
not gonna stream Batman ever again. So I'm hoping the Arkham Knights have what's it? A streamer mode, so I can have DMCA free music, so I don't have to worry about it, because accidentally triggering the Twitch DMCA thing, which I'm surprised it didn't with the Batman stream.
Yeah, that's tough. Can't you manually turn off the music settings?
Oh yeah, but I didn't think it was having copyright music. I thought it was all like music composed for the game, like the shadow, the shadow of us, the Middle Earth shadow of like Mordor and War series, because they don't use like the music from the movies. They use their own composition for the game. So then it doesn't pop up on copyright claims.
Yeah, I heard a whole bunch of like DMCA troubles with streaming Back for Blood, which is like really weird to think of because you gotta be careful about streaming a video game. But as like I don't know, the whole thing is weird to me, having to turn off music when you're streaming.
Yeah, I there's some games I can't play with the music off, and I don't stream them anymore because of that. One of them is the Battlefront game, like the original ones.
Just kills the mood.
It does, because the Star Wars music really helps make it. There's a Lego Pirates game, turn the music off on that, and it was just, that really killed the whole fucking game for me. Hello, Centipede, how are you doing? I think I'm gonna go like till 11, which is, a little longer than I normally do, but I had problems the first hour, so make it up to everybody. I just need at least enough time to stretch before I go on the late night talk show.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about, Planet Queen. I saw it on YouTube, but I thought they just sold the name. I never clicked on it.
What are they talking about?
Something about a rap remake of Smooth Criminal by Michael Jackson.
Oh, there's so many remakes of Smooth Criminal. Covers.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. People don't really use their creativity anymore.
There's that one rock one, kind of, but I hate the singer's voice is all hacky and shit in that. Found out though one time when I was listening to it on the radio that that band that covered it that way, yeah, they had to delay their tours because their singer had throat problems. Like, if he hacks his voice like that, makes sense.
Yeah, I can't think about having to like perform so many songs in so many different locations so many times.
Yeah. I mean, it's fun for them, but you gotta make sure you don't do things that hurt your voice if you're a singer. That's why metal screams, a proper metal scream, it should not hurt your throat at all if you're doing it properly. But it's also hard to do it properly. It takes a lot of training of your vocal cords.
I figure that even if they don't do it properly, it just makes a metal voice sound more metal.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it does. If you listen to Slipknot's Iowa, those were authentic screams. He lost his voice after that tour because of screaming that way, and he had to relearn it. And then his shouting's always been different ever since. Oh yeah, Alien Ant Farm. I don't know why it's jumping with the rewind. Anyways. Yeah, that's the name. They had permission, but I could still say his voice sounded horrible. Because it did. That's who it was. I forgot who it was.
Got any movies that you're looking forward to?
I already told you, the Batman. I want to see Venom. I haven't been able to see Venom. And I wouldn't mind Far From Home because William Dafoe will be in it. The Spider-Man movie, I'm hyped for it, but I really want them to have Spider-Man lose horribly in that movie because I want the villains to win. I'm really cheering for the villains in that one because I love them. I love the villains.
I did hear that it's gonna be like the last thing of Spider-Man in the MCU for now.
Yeah. Probably the last main MCU timeline thing. We might see like more Sony might be taking more control of the Spider-Man movies and stuff. That's what I think is really happening.
Like, I never understood how Sony owns a Marvel character.
It's all back when Marvel had to sell a lot of their license. That's also how Fox had the X-Men and stuff, because they were going bankrupt. DC's never had that problem because they were always kind of sold out to Warner. And Spider-Man still, I believe, has Stan Lee's estate still has ownership over that. So I'd rather keep it to Sony if they can keep it to the family, which is what they're currently doing. And there's a big fight over, and some people are like, oh, I should go to Disney. Well, if it being under Sony's umbrella, the Stan Lee's family could still make money off of Spider-Man.
Oh, then yeah, that's, I guess,
Yeah.
good for Stan Lee.
I'd rather have his family own the rights to Spider-Man and a few of those characters than Disney. Because he is co-creator of Spider-Man, but he's also, seen as the main creator because it was his words and his writing that brought Spider-Man to life. And a lot
Sure,
of
I
the
think,
Marvel characters. 'Cause that's what Stanley
like the
was. He was a
backbone.
writer.
I did hear something about there might be a thing between Venom and Spider-Man since Sony owns both of them, which will
yeah.
be very interesting to see nowadays with the new CGI.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the Universal thing. That's true too. Universal still owns Hulk, but they allow Disney to just use whatever. It's a when you get to the Universal and the Hulk thing and how they own it is really weird. It's like, because that contract's weird. It's not like Sony and Fox where it was very set. It was like some weird like 50-50 partial thing with Universal. But yeah.
Overall, I kind of just wish the mouse didn't own anything like Marvel and stuff,
Right.
because it kind of like prevents Marvel from like using their full potential, because it's not a kids thing, but Disney obviously wants it to be a kids thing.
Right. Paramount, aka Viacom, owned a lot of contracts and stuff with making Marvel movies that weren't, you know, X-Men, another Fox thing. And that's why you see the early MCU films are Paramount. Then, you know, Disney bought it and they finished off the last couple movies. Before Disney had full rights. Hey, Basic. I'm just going alright. How are you doing? By the way, anyone else in the chat? Planet Q's Queen, who else that was in here? How you doing tonight? I always like checking on my chat. You guys, you know, you guys aren't doing well, then I feel bad. On that Warzone grind? Got it. Any big
Warzone.
victories, Basic?
Was gonna get into Warzone, but the thing is 100 gigabytes.
I know. That's Halo 5 also.
It's 100 too?
Yeah, it didn't start that way though. It's because I had so many bugs and shit at launch, it came that way. Halo Master Chief Collection's also very big and file size, but then again, you got like Halo 1 through 4 on there, so it makes sense.
Nice job
Hey,
on
Ferris,
the
fair for
tournament.
you. How you doing? Looks like Basic won a $500 tourney. That's pretty cool.
I almost won one, but I didn't train or anything, just joined. Ended up in like second or third place.
Right. Here's my thing with like battle royale games. I do hate how they put you into teams. They should do 100% free for all, or at the end once you get or they still have you do teams and stuff, but you're allowed to team kill at any point, because at the end, once your team's taking out another team, you have to kill your teammates. I'd find that a lot more interesting in a battle royale.
Like some Castle Crashers kind of thing.
Yeah, I'd rather, you know, play through the whole game than have to kill my best friend. Or, you know, jump in and kill my friend right away because I'm a dick. Then, you know, just, oh, hey, we all work together as a team, yay. No, come on, give me the option of a lone wolf. If you're doing, you know, the last one standing.
That
But
does sound
also-
like a little something
Yeah.
something they could add.
Yeah, it does add, to me, thinking that, it does add a level to, you know, the Battle Royale. Because, one, when people first play it, they'll be all hopping in with their buddies. And then once they get to the end, they're going to realize, oh crap, I have to fight, me and my buddy have to fight to be number one. And it's a great, it'll probably destroy friendships, but it'd be really fun to watch and do, because you'd be like, right, he's going to take it, or figure out, see how they're going to, you know, decide to settle it. Like, oh, they could do a duel, or this, or that, right? Or run to the other sides of the map and slowly run towards go towards each other to finish it. It's
That does
like
sound
the
like a nice thing.
possibilities are endless for like the buddies at the end. It's just however you do it. You can even just be your traitorous backstabbing friend and go at the end and you're like, yeah, I need to blow his head off before he gets the chance. I just, if you're going to make it one at the top, I want you to be very true to the one at the top. This is very long. I'm at lap 17 now. Probably going to be at lap 18 soon. I mean, I've had fun with this map, but it's like, holy crap. Props to anyone who can do this IRL for like more than 5-6 laps.
Yo, so what lap are you on?
18 now.
That is a really long thing.
If I had known it was going to be 26 laps, I would have just continued the regular game that has like 4 or 5 laps. Alright, what was that? Ah, basic is rating. He must be done with the stream. Thank you for the raid.
What are raids for?
So raids is I can take all my viewers and send them to somebody else when I'm done with my stream.
Oh, nice.
And so far Twitch is like the only platform where you can do that. I'd love it if you could do it on, you know, like YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube is a weirder platform for streaming. I think like
Yeah.
you could get more views on Twitch.
Yeah. Here's the other thing that I like about Twitch though too is I can jump into somebody's stream I'm watching. You can also put their name in a list, but I can jump into their stream, click a host button, so anyone who's like lurking and just talking in the chat room on my Twitch for some reason, or just like looking up my links or something, can look at the screen and go, oh, who is this that my favorite streamer's hosting? I could go watch them while I wait for my streamer to go live. I just like that thing. So far my auto host list hasn't been working in a while on Twitch, but I like doing that because it's like, hey, look, these are people I follow and they support me, so I support them back.
Nice.
You had 10 that were going to raid but backed out. I've had that happen before, basic. People are like right there and they're like, nope, I don't want to join the raid. I was told by like another guy who's gonna finally be back after like a couple months hiatus, Chopstock. He said that's why he tries to just put in the raid as quick as he can and then just click it before anyone notices he's doing a raid.
That sounds like a nice thing to do trolling with. Like out of nowhere you just bombard somebody with views for no reason.
Oh yeah. Some people don't like it. You don't find a lot of those. But it's just fun. Like somebody's like, hey, I'm gonna support you. Here you go. I try to do it mostly to the people I follow though, than random strangers.
So, anybody in the chat, what color would you rename and what name would you give it?
Red will now be blue and blue will now be red because fuck you.
That'd be a pretty chaotic thing.
Yeah. I was like, oh, I'll take this seriously, and then my brain's like, no, don't take it seriously, say this.
I'd probably name orange, or
Or
yeah, just take away the inch.
I wouldn't rename purple because purple is really fun to say.
Renaming green to water,
Grass.
grass.
Grass colored.
Brown, you just rename it to doo-doo.
Right. Planet Q's Queen said they'd rename orange to fire. Orange is,
That'd
I
be
mean,
pretty nice.
yeah, that sticks to orange being named after something else that exists. Because orange is named after an orange.
Actually, no, I got a better one. I would change green to Iceland.
Green is now Iceland.
I mean, technically we can, like, if enough people just out of nowhere say, okay, we're renaming green to Iceland.
Yeah.
It could be a thing.
Alright, only 6 more laps to go.
Oh, I thought it was 20.
No, I'm at 20 laps. It's a 26 total. Funny thing is, you said PB earlier. He was on my anniversary stream. I've mentioned to him recently. He doesn't remember being on there. He was like the first guest of the night.
Huh.
And he just does not remember. And I'm like, I do, because you were trolling people that came in from the Steel Toe raid. After a while. And then I had to like try to moderate the chat because he was just trolling them. It was great. They were throwing back to him like, you guys don't know him. He likes trolling like this.
The magnificent art of troll.
Oh yeah. But he was trolling them. Really good. I don't know if I got a feeling still lurking, but I saw him earlier. I think I saw your comment around him. Yeah. So, one thing I did recently is I added a recent mod, and you see them in the chat. And the reason I did that because I looked at the last time I gave him VIP, and it was 6 months ago. I'm like, okay, you get a sword now. Because, you know, that's why I'm like, well, you get a sword. You've been here for 6 months. And coming
Next
back.
month you get a shield.
Yeah. Some people just hand out the swords quick. I'm like, I'm not going to just constantly hand out the swords. VIP role is a good role to have, too.
What are the benefits?
The sword is basically your moderator, so you get to check messages and delete messages if they're bad, like if a bot came in. So, you know, moderator just watches the chat.
Oh yeah, did I tell you about a good game called the Raid Shadow Legends?
Oh man. I find it funny that Raid Shadow Legends, like, everybody we sponsor plays our game. I'm like, well, of course they play your game for at least 10 minutes if you're sponsoring them.
They're getting paid.
That's how you get footage. I think, was it like a week or two ago, me and PB went off on it on, like, his stream. We were making fun of it. It was like, of course everyone's playing it. Let's say I was sponsored by, well, let's say Forza right now. Of course I'm playing it right now.
Hey, yo, Husky, it's kind of late for me over here, so I'm gonna have to get out the stream now.
Oh yeah, don't feel bad. Do you want to plug anything, or are you all right?
Nah, it's fine.
All right. Thank you for coming. You take care now. I'm probably going to turn it off though after this whole race.
Yeah, good luck with that. See you, everybody. Have a good day.
See ya. Alright, now it's just me and everyone in the chat. I need to play. I like to play a Whack-A-Troll. Maybe. Is there anyone I can... I'm probably going to have to refresh. So I don't know if those two people are still alive, especially since Basic raided me. Oh. I'll find out who's still alive. Otherwise, we'll just end the stream. Do a flip. I don't know if I can do a flip, Orange Boy. Also, how you doing, Orange Boy? Two weeks ago and last week? Right. You guys did a great. Thanks for the follow, Orange Boy. I'm pretty sure that's you that's followed. Oh yeah, I remember that. You guys did a great job though moderating the stream though while we were on the panel. That got really annoying. I wasn't so bad last week though, but 2 weeks ago it was nasty. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Come on. Planet Q's Queen, can you please time out that bot? I think you can tell which one the bot is. Thank you. Man, I usually don't get those bots this late. Hey, Lon Reject, how you doing? I usually don't get those bots this late at night. A few more laps. The reason why I don't allow links with my stream elements is because of those bots. I got one really horrible one day. They just kept coming throughout the whole stream. And then, you know, I got that thing so it could automatically time them out, and then those bots became smart and put a space in their link. So then they wouldn't get timed out by the, you know, but feeling better? I'm feeling way better. Been able to stream. It's still clearing up though, and you can tell it. Because, well, before I had that, I had my allergies bothering me, and then I had that, and now I think it's just down to my allergies again. I was helping my brother with our cousin's car the other day, and her kids had strep, and I was in the house temporarily because I had to get the keys so he could check it. And I'm just hoping I don't get sick again, especially with strep. Oh, I hate strep. Oh, I'm bumping my analog stick. Oh yeah, I don't want to be sick either. I haven't gotten sick in a while though, so surprised I got that. The last time I was sick, I got really sick 2019 into 2020, which me and my brother both think we both had the virus. We look back at it because it's the correct time frame and everything, and he was in the hot spot, Massachusetts, for a business trip for training. And he came back and he got sick, and then I got sick the week after him. So it was like the correct time for it to. Then a couple months later, everybody shut it down because they freaked out. It wasn't that bad. I mean, it did put us in bed for the whole fucking day. That was really bad. Two more laps, alright. Oh, 9 viewers. I did not even see that. That is nice. A persistent cold? Oh, I have had one of those. So the 2 times I gotten really, really bad sick in my life was back in 2019, like I said, and when I was in kindergarten and I got pneumonia. And I still think that pneumonia was worse. I mean, because, well, I'm the only one that suffered through that. It was so bad. And I vomited about 3 gallons, and everyone in my family was like, how do you know it was 3 gallons? I'm like, I remember filling up 3 gallons of ice cream in about a half or so, which was enough, you know, to top off the other ones, if you did the math. I don't know why I remember the number, but I think I did, because I was scared because how much I threw up. It was, you know, because it was just an ice cream bucket I threw up in there, and those ice cream buckets are a gallon. That's the worst I ever. Oh yeah, and I forgot the one time. It's not really sick, but 2nd grade I had an asthma attack. 1st grade they found out I got like a really horrible rash in 1st grade, and they found out it's because I have sensitive skin. That's how they found out I had sensitive skin, because the cold and stuff, everything, it just broke out really, really bad. Yeah, so when I get sick, and I really get sick, down. And the reason why I say last week was pretty bad is I was sitting here Wednesday stream, and the morning I felt tired, but sometimes I always feel tired before I go live. And then I'm like, I'm sitting here, and then it just starts hurting to sit down during the stream. I almost cut it off at the 30-minute mark. And then after that, my whole body was just sore the rest of the day. And it just sucked. Okay, I try to avoid poison ivy. Everyone was like near plants, and I'm like, hey, boy, my buddy was a Boy Scout. I'm like, hey, Boy Scout, what is this? He's like, that should be okay. Like, I kind of recognize it, but I always forget what it looks like. Okay, so you had, trying to read your thing whilst driving. You had walking pneumonia and bronchitis when you were working for Walmart. The fun-loving Walmart. I like it how you worded it as the fun-loving Walmart. That's hilarious. It was funny, there was a poll with someone joking around. It's like, would you rather live with 5 Walmart employees or 10 house cats? And I thought to myself, some people are like, hey, the employees, you guys could all pay rent. That would, you know, be cheap. What I thought to myself is this, I'm living with the employees, not the customers. And the employees have been really nice at Walmart. The customers, I don't know. You never know with the customers at Walmart. Fucking scary. You're still sick as taking your energy? Yeah, rest up. Rest up. It is flu season, so that'll get you. Flu and cold season, so those things will get you. Which, I'm pretty sure that's what I had last week, was cold. That's what it felt like. Just rest up. Take like Mucinex, Theraflu. Those things will kick your fucking ass. They kick my ass. Mostly Theraflu kicks my ass. NyQuil, if it works for you. NyQuil doesn't really work for me that much. That's why I don't always recommend it. Get your flu shot, Planet Q's. Right. I don't get the flu shot because, well, then I get the flu and then it's really bad. It's the same thing with my brother, so it's like a gamble with the flu shot. The last actual flu shot I ever got, though, might have got one after that, just another one, was back when the H1N1 was a thing. Yeah. And the funny thing is about that is my brother still got that after the shot. So the shot was pointless. Don't recommend ZQL. Doesn't work. I know. Actually, regular NyQuil works over ZQL. ZQL's shit. But, no, I can't take nighttime stuff because last week, like, when the day one Wednesday, I was really, really sick. I took the nighttime Mucinex, and it only happens when I get really sick. Hey, look, I'm near the end of the back, people. Anyways, it only works when I'm, like, really, really sick and horrible and stuff. The nighttime stuff, it knocks me out. But last week, remember I was on, I took the nighttime stuff around, like, 9 o'clock. And it wired me, because the nighttime stuff does that. It will fucking wire me, and I'll be up the whole night. Oh my god, that gives you an achievement? No, that was worth it. That was fucking worth it. You have med allergies? Oh, so that just makes whatever you have worse and you just have to fight through it, don't you? Fair is fair for you. Let's see, is this person live? Maybe. I think they're winding down. We'll just do a wind down. The other one I'm doing is just they're not streaming. They just do cinema things when they're not actually live. Oh hey, I see your thing where you Planet Accused where you said about the second moon. I've read about that. It's like a pebble though compared to the Earth and Moon. Really bad flu 2013. Yeah, for the home. Yeah. I haven't had it that bad. Well, I could have a couple years ago when I had the whatever that was. Oh look, I got a few spins. Give me the 1,000,000 credits. Or that, you know, that works. Did I just... Oh, I leveled up a bunch because of that racing. Let's watch. Oh, look at it go. Look at it go. Look at it go. I didn't put myself in do not disturb. Look at it go. Oh, yeah. I have allergies and asthma. Yeah, I have allergies and asthma too. But also having allergies to medicine. It's just suck. Like Nikki 6, he can't take any medicine or even pain medicine, and he's had surgery, so he has to find, like, you know, stretches and other things he could do to help it. And the reason why he doesn't take the pain medicine is because of his heroin addiction. That, well, I think if you know Motley Crue, and Nikki Sixx had the heroin addiction he had so many years ago, and because he has that addictive personality, so he refuses to take pain medicine so he doesn't relapse. And I believe he's been sober for about maybe 20 years now. So yeah, you'd see why so if he gets surgery on his arm, which he has, or like anything, he just cannot take any medicine. Oh yeah, it sucks in the sneezing causing an asthma attack. Oh yeah. Well, I think the person was winding down, but I think to thank everybody for coming tonight, and I'm sorry about the crash stream earlier. I'm going to see if I can get that working at another time. Just because I need to make sure I can get it working. Or I just got to get more RAM so then it doesn't crash ever again, my streams from the computer, because I want to play that game and stream it for you guys, but I'll probably just play on my off time. Huh. Let's see, what else am I thinking of? Well, I should be finishing up Mass Effect next week. We're doing the other half of the Citadel DLC, and then we'll do the final attack on the Elusive Man's base and Priority Earth. That'll be during the day, and I might try streaming in the afternoon. I don't know what I'm going to stream after I'm done with Mass Effect and stuff. Might play Mass Effect again because I like the game. But, yeah, I'm just not sure what I'll be, you know, doing until Halo Infinite comes out. But, yeah. I think that's it, but thank you, everybody, for coming. And as always, you guys are the pack. The Cybernetic Husky signing off. See you then. Take care, everybody.